viewers may debate on what makes a good Korean actor and actress. Yet, one thing is for sure, versatility can never be crossed off the list, as it demands a tremendous amount of effort to pull off different images and yet still succeed every time. So, to honor these talented individuals, let's look at our top 5 mentions in this list, and see for yourself their talents. Number 1. Nam Gyeongmin. A list of versatility just wouldn't be completed without Nam Gyeongmin, because ever since the start of his career, the actor's range has been constantly branching. Famously known for his dark and maniac roles, Nam Gyeongmin sends chills down our bones with his characters in crime thriller series, such as Remember and The Girl Who Sees Smells. Whether an unruly chaebol with anger issues, or a psychopathic chef in disguise, the actor completely nailed his creepy performances. However, there are sweeter sides to this alluring villain too. Nam Gyeongmin also took over the lead man positions in romantic comedies. In Beautiful Gongsim, for example, the actor transformed into the goofy and mischievous An Dante, a lawyer who might not look apt for his job, very far away from evil villains. The actor also seems suited for anti-hero roles, and his performance as the vengeful Dr. Na Yi-jae in Dr. Prisoner is one brave statement. And you would have thought that having the dark series vibe would hinder the actor from being hilarious, but that's far from fact, as Nam Gyeongmin constantly cracks us up in comedies like Chief Kim and Hot Stove League. Even in 2021, the actor is still on the path to renewing his image. His recent comeback project, The Veil, follows an intelligent agent who returned from hell and is ready to pay people back. Nam Gyeongmin has improved his physique greatly for this comeback, proving just how dedicated and flexible an actor he is. Number 2. Lee Jihoon. Lee Jihoon is probably one of the most buzzworthy names recently, thanks to his newfound popularity in recent dramas that showcase the actor's gigantic range. First, he showed his acting abilities in heavyweight films like Bleak Night and The Front Line, which were kickstarters to his career. Meanwhile, his 2012 project Fashion King had amplified the actor's darker side, as he turned full villainous against the main character. Then, the actor made a comeback with a completely different image in the historical series Secret Door, where he played Prince Sado, a good-willed and gentle prince who was heavily framed by other forces. Two of Jihoon's most famous roles, in Signal and Taxi Driver, were also extremely interesting. They show growth in characters' depth, seeing that the actor went from someone wronged by the flawed justice system to someone actively taking matters into his own hands. His role as Kim Do-gi of Taxi Driver, in particular, is not exactly a good guy, as he's strong, grief-fueled, and not hesitant to beat people black and blue, the definition of a chilling yet intriguing anti-hero. Jihoon's newest project, Move to Heaven, however, has showcased the actor as someone more human and chill. Here, he plays a deadbeat uncle who acts as an unwilling guardian to an extraordinary child. No longer cool, powerful, and filled with vengeances, the Lee Jihoon of this series is lazy, messy, and thirsty for money. The kind of protagonist that annoys viewers at first sight, only to grow on us as he learns to care for his nephew and also for other people. And of course, a K-drama actor's filmography just wouldn't be complete without a romantic series. And Jihoon is no exception. He had shown himself to be quite the boyfriend material in Where Stars Land, and capable of love in Tomorrow with You. Taking a step further, did you know that Jihoon had also starred in the short boy love film Just Friends? Jihoon's character is part of a couple, struggling to come out in conservative South Korea, and he's so timid and reserved that it's hard to recognize the actor. Number 3. Jisung. Who can ignore Jisung when we talk about versatile actors? After all, he had the track record of having played 7 different personalities at once in the highly acclaimed Kill Me, Heal Me, going from intense and tragic to a bubbly and chaotic girl in a matter of seconds. At the start of his career, Jisung's most prolific and successful genre was undoubtedly romance. He shone particularly bright in the rom-com series Protect the Boss, and ever since has secured his title as an A-listed actor. Here, Jisung adorned a childish personality behind a stud exterior, creating hilarious situations that never failed to crack us up. But Jisung was never limited to just the romantic genre. He turned to action in Swallow the Sun, tried out the medical genre in Dr. John, and delved into makjang with an appearance in MBC's Royal Family. The actor was a resident face in period series as well. In Kim Soo-ro, The Iron King, Jisung amped his determination and fiery attitude to the highest, and delivered us a feast of political schemings. And finally, as a testament to versatility, Jisung also does not let himself be limited to a protagonist kind of image. Rather, he was quite the mean and selfish guy in Entertainers, and turned full anti-hero in later series, like Innocent Defendant, and most recently, The Devil Judge. As Judge Kang Yo-han in the later drama, he is praised as a hero of the people, and yet was more than meets the eyes. And if you are up for an even more evil Jisung, try out Secret Love, where he borders on being a justified villain. In the end, whether it's a dorky child adult or mysterious figure, Jisung had nailed it all, with his charm, charisma, acting ability, and uniqueness. Number 4. Lee Seunggi. Now, let's turn to a younger face in the name of Lee Seunggi. Originally a well-known singer, he had successfully transformed into a star actor, with a stunning filmography to back his talent. In his Kickstarter K-drama My Girlfriend is a Gumiho, Lee Seunggi had successfully cracked up the audience, as he played a normal college student stumbling with a whole gumiho on his tail. Then Seunggi amped up his acting abilities by becoming the arrogant prince of the King Two Hearts, with his own darkness and insecurities. Still, if mellow mind battles and fantasy comedy ain't for you, then you might be more familiar with Seunggi's action works. Probably one of the best K-drama action stars, the actor had shown us quite the feast with his stunts in the historical series Gu Family Book, the crime action series You're All Surrounded, and of course our favorite hit Vagabond. However, Lee Seunggi is not just stopping at action dramas, and he's tried his hands in darker roles as well. He might as well be an anti-hero as the cocky Son Oh-gong of A Korean Odyssey. And if you've watched Seunggi's crime thriller series Mouse, you might even get what we meant when we said that the actor is constantly breaking out of the mold. Never the one to be limited, that's what the actor had shown, despite his shorter filmography. And finally, we are reaching the end of today's list. And while there are many other actors that would fit the bill, we are turning to Shin Seung-rok as the final representative. Now, you might know Shin Seung-rok mostly as the villain. Just think of My Love from the Stars, Liar Game, On the Way to the Airport, Return, and even The Last Empress, and you may spot the actor doing evil things. However, these are far from being the sole scope of Seung-rok's career, and he had also shined in quite many other dramas. The actor's Kickstarter role was actually in the family romance series Definitely Neighbors, where he played a grumpy chef in love with an older woman. He then played the gentle and charming second lead of Trot Lovers, showing that keeping the same type of role is just not the actor's thing. In Vagabond and later Kairos, the actor had also featured his tack of dark hero characters. There, he's intelligent, cunning, but kind of heroic. The exact mix that would land him into our bias list. And finally, if you want some good laughs, remember that Shin Seung-rok had quite a comedy galore too. He was a hilariously failed villain in Man Who Dies to Live. And of course, who can forget his awkwardly cute Agyo in Perfume? The actor has surely got range. Of course, there are so many other versatile actors out there that deserve a mention. But as we're running out of time, leave a comment to introduce other actors that you think fit the description. And if you want more videos like this, remember to like, share, and subscribe to bbalidrama. See ya!